All right, boo thing, we getting it in for another message here. Collective general reading with me, Duchess. We taking what resonates. We leaving what doesn't behind for whoever the hell it's for, because it's not a personal reading. But if you want to book a personal, you can with me. Linked below in the comments of the description box, baby. DivinationDuchess.com. Now let's go ahead and see what the word is. What needs to come to light right here, right now. Oh, we got a temptation. Wait a minute. What kind of temptation, Spirit? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it here. We got balance. Okay, there's a temptation that's trying to take you off balance. What is this about here? A new beginning here for triumph. But it requires a sacrifice. Okay. So look, Spirit is saying there's a temptation here that comes in that seems like it's going to bring some sort of balance here. Or the temptation could already be there. It's like something here we're like, okay, well, it's fair or balanced to have a new beginning here. But the reason this is a temptation is because it requires you to sacrifice a lot, right? So it's like, is it really going to be a win or is it not? You get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it seems great, but how much do I have to sacrifice? How much energy do I have to put in? There's something here where it's like, Spirit is saying that there's a temptation, but you really want to take charge here and think about this clearly. Okay. You want to decide, is this temptation really worth it? Because it feels like a new beginning to a win, which it is a sense of a win, right? But at the same time, it's not a full win because you end up sacrificing so much for it. So it's like Spirit is saying, is this really a good temptation, right? So let me give an example. I'm going to use an example myself as usual. So for instance, I used to list on Groupon, right? And it's a temptation because you can make a lot of money on Groupon, honestly, but then it's so disorganized, and then it's more work, and then it's more people that just don't even understand what the hell they ordering, and it's this and it's that and it's this and that, right? So it's like all the sacrifices that come with it. Would it really be worth getting the money? It's like, there's cleaner money, okay? There's easier, more ways. So it's like there's a temptation here, but there's a better way to go about it in which you don't have to sacrifice so much. So say this is a person offering a relationship. Say we've been lonely out in these streets, right? I have plenty of exes that still try to pop up and offer something, and it's no thank you. This is a temptation that could seem like it's going to be good at some point, right? It could seem like it's going to be a win, but it's not a win because you end up sacrificing everything for this person. So yeah, if you have to make all these sacrifices here to be in a connection with this person, then it's not really going to be worth it. So this is Spirit pretty much telling you here that you really want to take charge and make sure you're seeing the situation for what it truly is, because again, it's very tempting, right? Because it does bring some sense of a win, but it's like a win at what cost? You get what I'm saying? It's like everything in life has a cost. A win at what cost is the thing. Okay, Spirit, tell us more here about this temptation, what's going on, these sacrifices. Give us insight here. Ooh, cards flying everywhere, honey. So Spirit is saying here that it's going to be important here for you to have no fear as you decide on this, right? And allow yourself here to think about what's your desires. What is it that you truly want? Like, what's the outcome that you want, right? So say, for instance, it's a temptation. Say we don't want to be lonely, so our cheating ex keep coming back, right? And it's like, it's a temptation, right? But what's the final outcome? If you want somebody that's not cheating, then that's not going to be, you ain't going to get the final outcome with that person, because now you got to sacrifice. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Spirit is saying, what final outcome is it that you want, right? What is your wish fulfillment? What is it that you desire? Because you can move towards that, right? But not if you're already trapped in a situation that keeps you away from your wish fulfillment. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, If I'm sitting there bogged down with all these Groupon customers and I'm stressed the hell out, then that doesn't leave room, right, for other wish fulfillments and things that I want to work on, these different programs and things of that nature. So there's something here where it's like, if you allow this person in and you allow this person into your life, and then you don't have room for what you actually want, right? Yeah. So Spirit is saying right now, it's all about being aware of this, okay? Having clarity about this, having understanding here about this, right? Yes. Okay. Spirit, what's going on with this temptation? How can they know it's not going to be worth it? How can they know this temptation is not going to be worth it? Tell us more here. Tell us more. Okay, so for some of you here, this is somebody that could be coming in new, but they're very tempting, or they could just be acting like they... Look, Spirit is saying here that this is the thing, okay? There is somebody that wants to come in. I guess there's new opportunities, then there's old opportunities, okay? There's old opportunities coming in that bring interference, right? So I feel like this is the temptation, right? But you're lucky here when you move away from the old interference and focus more on what's coming in for your future here. It's like there's something that's tempting that wants to hold you back, but there's a better opportunity. There's a better option. There's a better opening here for you. Yeah, Spirit is saying that you got to be focused on a new direction where there's actual abundance, because this temptation is sacrifice. It's not abundance. Okay, there's two different things. So it could look like abundance, right? But rather than it being an abundance, it's actually more of a sacrifice, right? So again, if this is an old lover and this person took you through the mud and stresses you the hell out, but then it's like excitement because the romantic butterflies, but then it's like, is it really worth it because this person is going to take you through the mud and stress you the hell out? You get what I'm saying? Or we take a job because we want instant cash, but then the job stresses you so out that you can't even go towards your real dreams and manifestations. There's something here that's tempting and looks very much like it gives, and it does give, but it's not a healthy giving. Okay, it's a toxic level of giving because it's not worth it. It's like you have to sacrifice so much to receive so little. Yes. And so Spirit is wanting you to feel like you deserve more, so you don't feel like you have to sacrifice so much to receive so little. Instead, things could be balanced. Things could be even. So it's like, in order to open yourself to true balance, you can't be tempted to those that look like balance, right? But it's not actually balanced at all whatsoever. Okay, it's actually the opposite of balance. Tell us more here. Yeah, it creates some sort of pinch, some sort of issue here. But Spirit is saying here that there's this level here of karma's working in your favor where you're being protected from this. This is why you're being told that it's a beautiful nightmare, honey. I don't know. It's something here. It's a beautiful nightmare, baby. Okay, it's a temptation, but it's not really going to be that great. So this is like you're being protected here. And things are supposed to be coming your way here, and there's going to be karma for you, but it's as you also protect yourself and say no to this temptation. Definitely. Okay? No to this temptation. Spirit is saying here that you're already on the right track energetically here. It's like already you know that you shouldn't be given into this temptation. It's like you already know the amount of sacrifice that it requires. You know it. You can feel it deep down in your soul. Yes. And you want to love yourself so much that you focus on your own confidence and happiness. Yes. Yes, exactly. And creating what you actually want rather than what you don't want. So there's a level of Spirit saying, be inspired, right? No, trust that you can have what you really want, so you don't have to be tempted to settle for what you don't want just because it looks like it could possibly be what you want. But you only think that because deep down you feel like you can't get what you really want, but Spirit is saying you can get what you really want. Okay, this temptation ain't gonna be worth it, so it's pointless. They can, whoever this is, whatever energy this is, can get kicked to the curb. We can like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. If you want to book with me, leave a donation or shop for some merchandise, you can do that linked below in the comments or the description box. DivinationDuchess.com. I'm gonna talk to you later, boo. Bye.